Morning, everybody. It is 4:45, and I just got her back down to sleep. And it's kind of like this wake up time. It's still early, but I think my ideal wake up time for her uh, to eat would be probably 4 because by the time I change her, feed her, get her to fall asleep, get her to stay asleep back in her crib, and then come out here, make the video, and upload it, it's almost 5, and that's when I wake up anyway. So it's not, it's just a little earlier start to my day, but by the time I get done making these videos, I'm a lot more awake than I am than when I just roll out of bed. As opposed to, say, if she got up at 3 even, I'd go through this whole process and it'd be about 4 o'clock. Well, then I go back to bed for about an hour. Then I'm way more tired than I would have been, or than I was when I had been up for an hour already. So it's, even though I'm getting an extra hour of sleep, it's almost like I'm more tired that way. So I think for her waking up, I'd probably rather wake up at 4 o'clock. But if I were to be able to wake up at my own accord, I'd probably have to say 5:30, just because it's early enough where I still feel like I'm getting a huge start on the day, but it's not so early that I need to feel like I need to go to bed at like 7 or 8 just to be able to function the next day. I am a morning person, so I like to be up earlier, which is why I'm usually the one doing stuff in the morning, and then so I can function a little bit better. And my wife is definitely a night owl, so she does a lot better at night. And I mean, that's, luckily we're both opposite ends of the spectrum there. If we were both morning or night people, I think it'd be a lot more difficult to do, but I think we got lucky. And I'm a little update on our moving process. We have been here just over 3 weeks now, and we have a lot of stuff everywhere. We haven't even touched the basement yet. And then the main floor, there's still a bunch of stuff laying around. We've got most of the rooms upstairs semi-organized. There's still smaller things that we need to do, but for the most part, I would say everything is unboxed at least. And speaking of boxes, we get these 2 big bins for garbage every week. I'm sure it's probably the same in a lot of cities, and that's not really enough when you're unboxing things and moving, because our kitchen right now is just loaded with empty boxes because we can only fit so many boxes in those 2 tubs, and it gets taken once a week. So we put out the garbage once a week, it gets taken, and then we fill them up, and then they get full, and then we have to stack everything else somewhere until we can get rid of the other stuff. So I would say it's our kitchen, even though everything is basically put away, it is probably the messiest, just because there's a bunch of empty boxes and garbage just waiting to be taken out. But we're getting there. It's a process. It's a little slow, but we're getting close, and hopefully maybe in the next few weeks we'll be able to be done with the main floor and then kind of organize the basement a little bit. But I'll keep you guys updated. Guys, if you have any questions or any ideas that you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. Tweet at me. If you like what you're watching, subscribe. Thank you.